the one advantage they will have is that ECLOT have a mountain of resources that you can investigate them. Delta are pretty unknown. So that's definitely something for ECLOT where it is an unknown. However, when Forzy's hitting shots like that, I don't think it really matters. The Alive goes unchecked on the back of the bomb site as well. And Donut isn't smoked. So this retake from Donut is just unavoidable. And after only one kill onto the IGL on the bomb site, it's actually a really easy retake. And they're going very fast towards A. Forzy is posted, and there is going to be quick rotations from middle as they have taken that control. So as this execute comes in, the ECLOT are kind of ready, and a lot of pressure is being inflicted. Forzy spams through the smokes. He gets a kill and a boatload of damage, but the spam back from Doom is prolific. And ECLOT actually come out of this in a disadvantageous position. Dozik is also pushed through middle. So even though Realzen does put it into a 3 versus 3, I was going to say Dozik could be the difference maker, but he is unable to fell Mikey. And now it's just Homeboys, colloquially known as Meow, normally the AWPer of this project, in a 1 versus 2. There's a kit on Realzen, but now dropped. Mikey's already found 2 in this round. He's actually picked up a smoke and that kit. Very difficult now for Homeboys. He's not actually going for the spam, but now he shall. A 1 versus 2 clutch in the first round on the board for Delta.
I was thinking about heading out over towards mid. Again, Delta seems to be leaning towards this A bomb site. Waiting out this mid smoke might be the best plan of action. Down towards the ramp though, ECLOT have already taken a lot of space and steps are being heard over towards heaven. And that means that, well, Delta are going to have to accelerate into this A play, but another smoke going to be dropped here. You're going to have to try and undo it. That's going to separate really a lot of players, and committing to this idea is going to be a big problem. Even the dink there from the E-Live onto Homeboys. Dozik over towards B has all this control. He's calling his teammates back, but ECLOT know surely that they've called a cancel. They're going to be making their way back over towards B, so the rotations should come in time.
Dozik has made this round possible. But he's actually very interestingly left the B bomb site to try and help his teammates come up ramp.
Timing.
And the timing there, I'm not quite sure who it favors just yet. Apparently the Alive. Okay, this 5-7's on fire. He picks up a Molo and an AK. The bomb finally shall get planted. Forzy's taken a very long time to make his way over. He was still on the A bomb site up until now. He's upgraded to a Galil. And the retake is on. The Alive spearheading it from Cave. Can't be peeking into Dune like that, but, well, Detour does just do the exact same thing and trade. Now, Homeboys, another clutch. This one, that little bit harder. And he doesn't anticipate the second player coming late from CT. And the bomb shall get defused as Dino ECLOT on the low buy stacked correctly. And it pays dividends.
Now Delta reduced to a couple of Galils, 3 pistols. And they're going back. They're favoring this A bomb site over and over again. And the smokes are going to go down. The Eli's still boosting up in a really good position, but the FAMAS does absolutely nothing. And it's that Dune Deagle once again that sings.
This guy's getting some pretty ludicrous kills that just shouldn't be allowed. And yeah, I think ECLOT caught maybe a bit unsuspecting by another play towards A. They do pick up the lurk. Dozik falls, so now everyone can turn their attention towards A. Oh my god! These Deagles are dastardly for Delta. Mixmeister only able to get one, but still, crazy kills being picked up. It will be another successful retake from ECLOT, but damn, these rounds are getting really close, and ECLOT are being pushed.
The strat-heavy element of this game, we haven't really seen all that much from them. Now, granted, we've only seen a couple of gun rounds, but I really want to see what they do here. And they're actually going to try and take a little bit of mid-control, it would seem. Maybe pop out a little bit later on. Everybody waiting in that smoke. Flashes are going to rain on over. Mikey needs to get out of harm's way. And here comes the fight over towards mid. Forzy with that double will stop them for now. The peak from Mikey should be good enough. And ECLOT are just going to hold on to all that control. Homeboys left in a 1v4 situation as Delta, it seems like they have been stopped and shut out once again.
Yeah, it's actually imperative that Forzy picks up those first 2 kills because the Alive goes down pretty quickly. It was a nice opening kill from Dodone, But as soon as Forzy gets those 2 kills and actually gets to 10 kills in round 7, it then allows Mikey to also activate from heaven and then just rebaits in Forzy again. So it's a lovely bait and switch from Dynamo ECLOT, and you can just kind of see that they're not really playing with respect either. Regardless of Delta's individual skill, ECLOT are still just taking these fights and decimating.
Bomb is heading over towards B in this round as Delta might try and explore their options over there. They might just try and make their way up the ramp. I believe a player is being boosted for now. You've got 3 players over. You've got Mikey. That is going to be a quick rotation. Pop up the ramp. Dune has already collected 1 and make that a double. Dune is making it work right here and right now, but still, ECLOT, there's just so many bodies that you have to deal with, and it's so difficult. The space being created, but snatched away in a moment. But Dune is doing everything in his power to try and get Delta around, but still, it is not enough, and it is all on Mixmeister to make something work out of the Dune multi-frag.
This is a very difficult clutch. He was just so far away when Dune was taking all that contact, and whoa, okay. Mikey says, Dune's crispy, but I'm even better.
Real gun round that we're actually going to see Delta pick up a man advantage.
Big nade.
Yeah, let's see if they can do anything with it. And already Force's reacted. Dune down. That's a big frag to find. Look at Mikey as well.
Yeah.
Pushing all the way through A. Dosik gets spammed on them. Mikey picked up a kill in the meantime too.
Man.
And the problem is, and we actually did see it yesterday as well when Passion UA took on Sabre, ECLOT know that they can take some chances and they can take some liberties. They can go for these pushes because obviously, you know, with a less experienced team, they're not going to be ready for it. And that's what you're seeing. They're caught sleeping with a lot of the lurks that are going on right now from ECLOT. Homeboy's trying to save them. That is a quick shot onto Mikey. Still though, 1 down. 3 to go.
It's just another one of these rounds where he might pick up another nice kill, but I just don't see him winning it. And it's not going to be another kill. It's actually Forzy finding his 3rd. This is another multi-kill for Forzy. He's 15-3 right now. Seeing the difference between like Realzen and Delta, because I think Realzen, as I was mentioning, like he's a very mid-advanced player, but he's still holding his own very well in this matchup. And it does just show the kind of like difference of opposition right now. How far can this first half go? That's the main question. And it looks like no further than maybe just 1 round. Oh my God, the alive. He's certainly come alive, because that is actually just an insane triple. The first 2 kills, it's nice footwork. The 3rd is a wonderful flick at range. And that's instantly a 5 versus 2. Delta try to do, I think that was heroic, right? Where they just mollo close and then pop through. But you can see that Dynamo ECLOT, like, they know how to deal with that. They smoke the mollo and play close to smoke where the flashes don't affect you.
Struggle from the get-go. You can see there's not a lot of defaults from this Delta team. It is just a lot of off the spawn calling. This time they're going to go towards A, and they've got an opening. The Eli finding that kill, Mikey giving himself away, but dropping that util, trying to delay, allow the rotations to come on in. Mikey still trying to take these fights right now, but he needs some assistance. Forzy's HG is going to at least deal with another. Still though, Delta have not occupied any space on this bomb site. They're still yet to get out of A main. They have not taken any control. And ECLOT, they've fallen all the way towards Donut, waiting at a moment's notice to go for a peek as they creep on out. Homeboy's not going to be spotted up on that boost. Realzen's going to have to come out and clear it. It's actually Mikey to collect 2 more on low HP, and it's all down to Forzy. Dosik needs a big clutch here to at least get 2, to at least say that they are in with a chance at this round. You've got a minute to collect that bomb. He's picked it up. He's walking a little bit closer. No idea where the Opera's gotten off to though. No idea where Forzy is. Tries to stick the plant. Forzy's just going to walk on out. Actually misses a chance. But the second time is going to be good enough. An 11-1 half from ECLOT. And this was what a lot of people were expecting.
19 kills in 1 half on Ancient as an AWPer. I mean, gonna be over soon.
B-stack though.
Yeah, pistol round's good. Oh, okay. It's all going wrong.
Yeah, it is. And look, they just run them over. Even with the stack, it's just completely dismantled by the kills that ECLOT are able to gather up. Mixmeister, he's got a kit, he's got a smoke, but he has to find 3 kills. Now, Forzy should be the freebie in this one. He's low HP, but Mikey and the Eli are going to be a little bit more difficult. And especially with the space that Forzy has already created, they know that surely he is coming on a flank and Mikey is just going to shut him down. 12-1. And you buy up what you can, Delta, to try and stop this one. But this is going to be one of the quickest maps that we have seen at the Thunderpick.
They really can't. ECLOT are going A. Yeah, they're coming through Donut. Delta are realizing, oh, it's not B, boys. And the bomb's about to get planted. Okay, does at least get 1 kill. And it also denies a lot of information. So I guess ECLOT don't inherently know all 5 players are in and around the B bomb site, but look, like the bomb's planted. There's no util for the retake. There's no kits. Like, it's round over. It's game over.
Looking like this one could be it here on Ence. Mikey, he's already picked up 1. Oh, a second, third is going to elude him.
Doesn't matter.
Still, it doesn't matter. They're locking this one in. Delta on their own map pick. It seems like they've just been absolutely utterly dominated.
Maybe it does.
It's a double still though, no time left, no kit. Doesn't matter if you even pick up the kill, but the E-Live will not allow it. One of the quickest maps that you are going to ever see. 13-1, ECLOT. Just make it look simple. This should be an interesting one. You know, you might have got all the first game jitters kind of out of the way, but it just looked like ECLOT were kind of head and shoulders above them. The Eli popping out towards middle as the rest are going to try and sprint out of the apartments right now. And the reaction is to actually try and fight for this kind of mid-control here, but the T's are just winning the majority of these pistol fights. Forzy being a nuisance as well, as his 2 teammates will begin to put the bomb down. Dosick and June trying to get this one done, and we've seen June hit some incredible shots. This time he is playing with a kit and a smoke though, so the lack of armor could be a little bit of a problem, and a severe lack of teammates is also going to be an issue. 1 versus 3, trying to wait to see if the heads are going to appear for him to try and tap them on down, and they're giving him the fights here, but it's only a bait for Forzy to get into position to strike. It is another pistol for ECLOT. Still a dangerous round if you walk into the stack towards balcony. Especially if you walk in there solo. Still trying to look to try and find the opening kill. And Dior's actually been forced all the way back. The steps are being heard, surely. Homeboy's in towards Boiler. Nobody looking at him. Homeboy's is going to get a freebie, but he's trapped and he's low. Surely he's dead, man. Forzy, he's got to double up on his kills and collect 2 more. Going on towards the back of the site. Unchecked and uncleared, but Forzy is just taking down absolutely everybody. Back-to-back 3Ks, and it's ECLOT 2-0 up.
Yeah, the flash to put them into mid and then Mixmeister smoking on B. It's not really a round that we expect much. Detour, just walk into him. Pretty easy for him. That's a lot of money farmed up, and he's looking for more. That's a lot of money. That's 2,400 with the SMG already collected, and Mixmeister shortly to follow.
Aggressive stance on Banana if they want to allow ECLOT to get a lot of space. My argument would be, don't let ECLOT take all this space for free. Whether you fight them early or fight them late, just make a decision and try and stop them. But ECLOT, they take top Banana, good util, no Molly to throw in that retake, and instead, now, Delta, they're just going to have to, unfortunately, just kind of play and wait to block them off over towards B. But it's an opening elsewhere now that gets the ball rolling.
Yeah, you can see that Delta are actually wanting to try and fight for Banana, but ECLOT are really pulling them away with the double mollos towards sandbags and corner. So Delta, as you mentioned, are just going to be playing this smoke B rotation. They're actually taking the fights very aggressively. Mixmeister, that is an unreal double, but I don't know how June has died throughout all of this, to be honest. He was in CT. A stray shot from Rielson just as he fell, and because of that, it's allowed for the bomb to go down in a 2 versus 3. Forzy has already picked up 2 triple kills this game, and being alive is going to be a big player. Unfortunately, nothing to add to the tally. The alive, he closed out map 1 with a 1 versus 2. Now, He needs to win a 1 versus 3. No kit. A tap on the bomb. The Alive swings out. And he's unable to connect his shots. Delta on the board to match their scoreline already from map 1.
Fortunate that Mixmeister is going to be able to claim a double, because if not, if he only gets 1 there, it's a big problem. AWP spotted over towards long. Forzy might get away with that one. Mikey, though, through the smoke. It's a lovely opener. Mixmeister is down. That pressure is just going to be now resting on Dune's shoulders to hold on to B solo. Homeboys might need to rotate on over, but teammates are just hemorrhaging left and right, just being plucked out of the round. Mikey with a big trade with his own HE to martyrdom Dune out of the server, and Delta down to just 2.
Ooh. This is exactly what happened on Ancient, where it was like, oh, a nice round from Delta, and then straight away they lose the next. But it's a needed step. It's never going to be easy. It's all about how you react off it. Only 2 players over on A. You know what? They both strike. Delta started 3 towards B, and ECLOT seemed to realize this pretty quickly. Mikey tries to take a timing through long. He fails. The last time Forzy was in a clutch, he was unsuccessful. This time, he does get the opening kill. He's on 5 HP, holding the Mixmeister's swing, but he gets instantly decapitated. And Donnie, the original defender towards A, picks up 3 kills as Delta, they've done it. They've got over 1 round.
I believe that we have seen from him all series long. And he gets it through the wall, reels and taken down, advantage Delta.
This is the first time he's actually had an AWP? Not sure. Second. Regardless.
Oh.
It's... Hey, but they got an AWP kill. They got an AWP kill. You got to find the silver linings. Mikey just torments them on B. Like, Delta got caught with their pants down. Mikey just kind of swings around the half wall, and like one guy's got util out, one's not even really facing. Communication issue, hesitation, just timing's a little bit wrong. And when you're up against a team like ECLOT, they're going to abuse those.
Banana off them. You know, they're dumping their util early. They're maybe trying to play for a little bit of a retake. They're not playing scared. Donnie walking in towards the apartments, though, maybe should be a little bit more terrified, because Detour through that Molotov. It's a quick and easy headshot. Mikey.
So, because of this very advanced position from Detour, ECLOT are going to try rotate over, but they're still trying to hang around B, throw a fake in, and therefore Mikey falls. Now, look at Dosic. Maybe goes unchecked. And there you go. No one clears Boiler, but they're holding for it. Reels in, can't tame the spray. And the Alive's being wrapped around. 3 push behind him from Banana. And it's another 2v4 for ECLOT with Forzy once again in this. Doesn't hit the shot. Had to connect at least 1. That nade is big. Actually detonates on the head of Dosic. Loads of damage as well. Detour, who started off this round, now has to clutch up. He finds all 3 of them. That is insane. They run at him together as well. They fight conjoined, but Detour does not back down.
Oh, Detour, what a clutch that is. And that's such a horrible round to lose from Delta, because you cannot fault them. Fire, you either win or you learn, and you know you learn a lot from this game right here. What works, you know, the level that you need to be at. And
I'll be honest, I don't know if they're learning much from this game. Like, there's only so much you learn from 13-1, 13-2 losses. But like, I do agree with you. This is a trial by fire. I'm excited for the future of prospects coming out from Kazakhstan, because it's a super dense region of a lot of talent, and we can see the flares of greatness. It's just the consistency. Delta might get 3. Mixmeister might go unchecked, because they've killed 3 players over towards A. Mixmeister on the bomb site. They're not clearing him. They're not clearing him. And there you go. Mixmeister, a good play, jumping into Cold Zero, not overplaying his hand. And they run lackadaisically on the bomb site. Delta get 3. But we have, like, Dunes on 4 kills at the half. He's died every round. And I think it's hard for a 17-year-old, obviously, at this level. First game internationally, but for USP's top banana, a lot of players in close proximity, and it looks like ECLOT are just running into the meat grinder. Okay. Oh no, the skill difference, but in more so utility rather than like aim. It's like the tactical util difference. Like that nade's gonna do no damage. I thought that was gonna land on someone.
Nice opener here from Dodoni. Still Dodoni are looking for a fight towards second middle. He is just running them down if they can. Another HG.
Another nade kill.
Yeah, it's another nade kill. Just landing flush. The damage being done. TWC and Homeboys, though, they are keeping them in this round. Mikey spotted as that smoke fades. And both players extremely low for Delta, but they are fighting for survival in this series right now. Reelson and Mikey separated. So a 2v1 wherever they choose. TWC waiting in that smoke. I thought he was going to walk through there, and he is. He actually gets the timing perfect. Reelson surely not expecting this, and might have been spotted. I don't know. Reelson needs to back up into this corner of the site. They're going to clear him. Doesn't matter.
Surely, right? Or not. Oh, they don't clear him. Oh, they don't clear the bomb sites. And the stand-in for ECLOT shines in glory. It's a pretty nice game for him to be standing in on.